Hello everyone, today we're giving you a full video review of the Microsoft Ergonomical Keyboard 4000 series version 1.0. What this is basically another generic model for Microsoft, and they're pretty much suiting this physical USB keyboard, which you plug into any USB port on any computer, laptop, or any system that really has a USB connection port, as something that will be better for your hands, easier to type, faster to type, and really utilizes style, functionality, and makes a whole lot of sense, because prepackaged keyboards and laptop keyboards are pretty bad, let's face that. So what the 4000 series has is it's got a great design. That said, it takes up a lot of space. So if you don't have a desk area that has a very large surface area, then this might not be the best idea, because it takes off a lot of height, because it comes with this nice stand to make it a little bit higher and easier to be angled for the finger. So make sure that you have an adequate workspace if you're going to purchase that. That's the first thing. Second of all, it's got a great design aspect. It looks really cool. It's got this wavy design due to the shift and the shape of the keyboard. It looks really modern and something that's really cool. In addition to one of Microsoft's biggest selling points is that the looks and the fact that it should be faster for your fingers to type on this. Taking a look, we have this matted area, which is made out of synthetic material that's very soft and cushion-like. It's great to put them on here and type. We had no issues with this material. Also on this keyboard, we have access to basically the back and forward keys. These hotkeys are plastic, and they are really tactile and easy to press. We have a 3 LED, basically for indications of if you're downloading something, if the caps lock's on. It's a great placement because when you're putting your fingers here, and because this keyboard is divided kind of into halves, your eyes will be able to see all these indications without having to look up or anything weird like that. Getting onto the keyboard itself, you might be realizing that's kind of divided into two parts, with a rise in the middle. This is the traditional style of typing that if you have been taught in the traditional typing method, which schools and educational systems are using, and you don't look at your fingers when you're typing, ASDF. You're supposed to be fine with this keyboard because it's really great for your fingers. It's really large. The keys are really tactile. They're well spaced. It's not a mechanical keyboard, so don't expect everything to go click, click, click. But for a regular keyboard, it's really easy to text, really easy to type, and the buttons are all really large in that aspect. That said, it did take us a long time to get used to this keyboard. We've been typing on those flat laptop keyboards for testing on QWERTY thumb keyboards for so long that getting back to this and kind of dividing things took a few days for us to transition and kind of go, okay, so this is space here, so let's take our other hand and do it like that. So it's something that you might want to go and see first. After you get used to it, it gets really fast and gets really transitional, really smooth. But it's just going to take a little transition time. If you don't have time to waste, then there's that. On the middle of the bar, there is a zoom area, which is nice and easy to use. You can zoom in and out of web pages and applications. The keyboard also functions as a row of dedicated icons on the top, which include a web home, a search, a mail button, and dedicated favorite keys. We also have a mute key for the volume, as well as a play pause, and a calculator launch key. So overall, it's a very usable, very modern keyboard that a lot of people will like. It's not very expensive, and best of all, even if you don't have the driver, it says to install the CD first. We just plug this in. You can use it without any, we haven't tried Macs, but PCs, we had a Windows 7 system. We just plugged it in and let Windows find the software because it is a Microsoft keyboard. It found it really easily within a few minutes, and we were ready to go. So, although it doesn't say it directly, this is kind of a plug-and-play device, which is pretty cool. So overall, a great keyboard. The Ergonomic 4000 series is unique and eye-catching. Make sure you can get used to the larger surface mass of the device, as well as the more strange layout before you absolutely rush out to buy one. Thank you for watching. OS and BTXReviews.com.